TYT Sports, everybody. Jason and Britton here with you. I brought Britton on to talk some football with me because we know you're the boxing expert, but you're a football fan.
I am a fan.
You're a fan.
I enjoy watching.
That's what we do here. We have the fans' perspective. So the Patriots just handed the Lions a brutal, brutal loss because the Patriots are just a better football team than the Detroit Lions.
They have more weapons.
They have more weapons. They are much better coached. They don't have Matt Stafford to shoot himself in the foot at the end of games. He didn't even get to the end of the game this time. He found a way to on a fourth down run, slide and come half a yard short.
You hate that guy.
It's the most Matt Stafford. I don't hate Matt Stafford. It's just the most Matt Stafford play you could have. Yeah. And for me, I don't hate on the Lions. I know the viewers are upset with TYT Sports sometimes because we don't like the Lions that much, but this is just, it's just common in football that the Lions do this themselves, and their record doesn't reflect how mediocre they really are. And that's
he said good. Notice he said good, and then he said good is a little bit too much. Mediocre they really are.
That they are, and they still will probably make the playoffs, but and anything can happen on any given Sunday. We know that. But the whole point is the Patriots. And they have been on a tear. Actually, they haven't lost since they got their asses handed to them on Monday Night Football about 10 weeks ago. And Tom Brady being Tom Brady at 37 years old, we always talk about Peyton Manning setting these records, and Peyton Manning gets a touchdown record, and Tom Brady's right up there with him, not statistically speaking, but he had 2 more touchdowns today. He had 350 yards through the air. He got Gronkowski back, which is nice, and he's got this other tight end named Tim Wright, who's just like every Patriots weapon, slowly creeps up after week 5, week 6, and Brady just finds them in the offense. Just smart players who learn the playbook, know that they're going to get 2 or 3 targets a game and make the best of those 2 or 3 targets. It count. Yeah, and they're not going to drop the ball. Yeah, especially when you got someone like Tom Brady throwing to you.
I mean, he's spot on every time. I mean, and that's why he's Tom Brady, even at 37.
Right.
And for the Patriots, it has to be they have to be one of the most confident teams, knowing that you just have all these secret weapons in your arsenal. They don't want glory necessarily. They just want their one moment to shine, and when they get it, they fully take advantage of it.
So now I truly believe the Patriots are going to go 14-2. They might lose one more game during the season, but my belief for that is there's one more game in November for the Patriots, which is next week. Tom Brady's best record as a quarterback is in the month of December. In his career, he has only lost 7 times in the month of December.
Wow.
He's 45-7. It gets cold in Foxborough.
Yeah.
It gets cold in New England. Teams that have to go into Patriots territory don't play well. The Patriots have that cold weather down. And we'll get to this point in the next clip when we talk about, which also look out for, which we're going to talk about, Green Bay, Minnesota. The whole idea of these any given Sunday, especially this season, the away teams are struggling when they go. At home, home field advantage might tell the story of this entire playoffs. But the other major point of the Patriots game today, LaGarett Blount was a Patriot, beginning of the season, dropped by the Patriots, I believe picked up by the Steelers. Just last week, dropped by the Steelers. Who picks him up? The Patriots. Who scores a touchdown this week? LaGarett Blount. And it was a goal line touchdown, but that's the whole point. He's a big dude. Give him the ball.
So what do you think he's thinking now?
He's probably thinking, I might get dropped again. I'm going to go to another team, have to score a touchdown. Then the Patriots will hopefully pick me up before the Super Bowl.
As long as I score one touchdown.
Just one.
I'll be safe.
But that's the one thing I liked about it, is that they handed it off to him on the goal line. Too many teams this season have been trying to throw on, first and goal, second and goal when they're 2 yards away. Give it to your big bruising backs. It worked in classic days with Jerome. I can't believe I'm calling Jerome Bettis classic days. I'm just that young. But the Jerome Bettises that are just these big ground and pound backs. Frank Gore does it for the 49ers. So that's basically the storyline for the Patriots today. They won 34-9. They improve. This is, can even link this back to boxing. This is what happens when an A-list team beats a B-list team. They just don't match up, and it works out that way. And the Detroit Lions have a good defense.
I told you this guy knew his stuff.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to TYT Sports. Don't forget to subscribe, follow boxing, and maybe some NFL tweets.
Maybe. You may see him.
You may see him. With Britton at Cool as Britton. And once again, don't forget to subscribe, leave your thoughts, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next week.